You are in your home country with a valid open work permit, but you don't have a temporary resident visa, then you cannot travel back to Canada. In this video, I will break down the entire TRV application process step by step so you can complete it correctly without making any costly mistakes. So without wasting any time, let's go straight forward to the official IRCC website and start the application process. So first of all, open the IRCC website and then log in using your GCK username and password. Once you log in, click on apply to come to Canada and then click on visitor visa, study or work permit. Now we need to answer a few questions to determine whether we are eligible to apply for a TRV from outside Canada or not. So the first question is, what would you like to do in Canada? Select work. How long are you planning to stay in Canada? Now select it depending on your situation. I'm gonna select it temporary more than 6 months. Then select the code that matches the one on your passport. I'm gonna select India. What's your current country or territory of residence? I'm gonna select India, assuming that I'm applying from India. Do you have a family member who is a Canadian citizen or permanent resident? Select no. Then select your birth date and click next. Are you a permanent resident of the United States? Select no. Now this is the most important question. I have a job offer and my employer gave me an offer of employment number or LMI number. So here select yes. Make sure that you don't select no, otherwise you won't be able to apply for a TRV outside Canada. And don't worry about the LMI number, and I will explain you later on why. What is the status of your job offer? I'm gonna select temporary at least 1 year, but you can select according to your situation. Then answer these questions based on your situation. And the last question here is also important. Have you recently graduated from a participating Canadian post-secondary institution for which your study program was full-time and minimum of 8 months? Select yes. Are you a spouse of a person who holds study permit? Select no. Do you have an official letter from your school that confirms you have completed your study program as well as copy of your final transcript? Select yes. What's your marital status? Select single or depending on your situation. What is your province or territory of destination? I'm gonna select Ontario. Now based on the answers we provided, we are eligible for both of these options. Foreign worker visitor visa required, postgraduate work permit outside of Canada. So we are going to continue with foreign worker visitor visa required. Once again, click on continue. Now this is another important question. Do you have a valid work permit or study permit and need a visa to return to Canada? There are different options available, but we are going to select yes, I have an open work permit. Have you had a medical exam within the last 12 months? Select no. Have you visited or lived in any of the designated countries for 6 consecutive months in the last year? Select no. Do you want to work in one of the following jobs? Select depending on your situation. Do you want to submit an application for a family member? Select no. Are you giving someone access to your application? No. In the past 10 years, have you given your fingerprints and a photo for an application to come to Canada? Select yes. There are fees associated with this application. Yes, I will be paying my application fees. Are you able to make a digital copy of your documents? Yes. Will you be paying your application fees online? Yes. Now before we move forward, make sure that you review all the answers carefully and then click on continue. Once again, click continue. As you can see that this is the main application form IMM 5257 that we have to fill out and then upload it using the upload file option. Then you also have to upload supporting documents such as your work permit, passport, digital photo and family information form IMM 5645. Now if you are applying from inside Canada, then you don't have to submit the family information form. But if you are applying from outside Canada, then it is mandatory. If you have any travel history outside of your home country, then you will have to fill in information in the Schedule 1 form. And finally, in the end, you will have to pay the $100 application fee. Once you open the form, start with your UCI number, select the preferred language of service, and then in visa request, select visitor visa. Then write your full name and given name exactly as in your passport. Have you used any other name? Select no. Select the gender, date of birth, place of birth and country. Then select the country of citizenship. In current country or territory of residence, select India. I'm assuming that you are applying from India, and select citizen as your current status. Previous countries or territory of residence, select yes. Then here mention Canada and select your status. If it is student, then select student. If you are on work permit, then select work permit, and then enter the start date and end date. Country or territory where applying, same as current country or territory of resident, select yes. Your current marital status, I'm gonna select single. Have you previously been married? No. Select native language and your communication language. Have you taken a test to assess your proficiency in English? Select yes. Then write your passport number, country of issue, issue date and expiry date. If you have any national identity documents such as Aadhaar card, then provide the details of it. US PR card, no. Then provide your current mailing address, residential address, telephone number and email address. What's your purpose of visit? Select as a returning worker. How long do you plan to stay? Select the current date and end date of your work permit. Write the funds available for your stay. Then provide the name, address and relationship of the person you are going to visit. I'm gonna write the address of my employer. If you have any post-secondary education, then just provide the details of the education. After that, provide the details of your employment. I would suggest you to start with the latest ones and then you add older ones. Then in the background section, answer these questions based on your situation. Have you ever been refused a visa or permit? Select yes. Have you previously applied to enter or remain in Canada? Select yes. If you had any rejection with a previous application, then provide the details of that application as well. After that, most answers will be no. And finally, provide your signature, date and click on validate, and that's it. Once you validate the form, then save it on your computer and upload it on the IRCC portal along with other supporting documents. After submitting your application, you just have to wait for the decision from IRCC. And that's it. If this video helped you, then please share it with others as well, and don't forget to subscribe the channel.